Hello, folks. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Steve, and I was diagnosed with liver cirrhosis back in October 2025. So, this is my daily vlog. It's been another hot one out today, folks. Thankfully, I haven't had too much to do, but cool. What I did have to do, I got a bit of a sweat on. I got to be honest with you. So I had to take a walk up the GP's, take my stick out and give it a run around while I collected a couple of prescriptions. So I did that. It used to be about a 10-minute walk, maybe 15 at the outside. And these days takes me closer to 25-30 minutes each way. But anyway, I got what I needed to get. I'm still getting used to ordering enough of the right products because I've got quite a few that I need to take to make sure I've got it and don't run out. But that's that's a new thing, so we'll get on and do that. But yeah, I had a right sweat on when I got home, I got to be honest. So excuse me. I did just sit and chill for a minute, and I looked up. I've got another Huel ready to drink delivery coming today. So somebody put on this group, this channel, all the videos from it also get published to Facebook, to the A Liver Runs Through It Facebook. I'd like to say group, but I'm the only person there at the moment. So the A Liver Runs Through It Billy No Mates page. Anyway, somebody did come on and say that Huel contains maltodextrin. So I've been threatening to do my research on that. So all I did today is search on Google for Huel Maltodextrin. I got something from the Huel page. And then I also got something on the Reddit app that was actually one of the guys from Huel giving an explanation and putting himself out there for Redditors to pull it apart. So I've satisfied myself largely because I was also told by the dietitian at the hospital that it's good. And when I spoke to the specialist who said I wasn't getting enough protein, he said Huel is good as well. So a couple of medical professionals have given me the go ahead to use it. And to be honest with you, I may have said before, I'm coming from being many yawns a day. Sorry, I'm coming from being a 1 meal a day person. So I only ever had really my dinner, and having to eat 6 times a day now, or once every 2 to 3 hours, to keep my glycogen up, because obviously my liver isn't storing glycogen. So I need to make sure that I've keeping enough. So sorry, I've got a right yawn on again. I think it's this camera. I think this camera makes me yawn. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, yeah, so I'm sort of like coming from 1 meal a day into like maybe 6 meals a day, and it is really difficult to eat when you don't feel hungry. To motivate yourself to get up and prepare fresh food when you just don't want it. So yeah, I mean, look, that's why I have a lot of fruit and natural yogurt and stuff like that. I know fruit I need to be a little bit aware of because of the amount of fructose in it. But I can't spend my life eating carrots. There's just, I've got to have something with some flavour. So yeah, and this weekend my son is with us, which means pizza time. So I make the pizza at home. I'm going to go out and do the dough in a minute. I make the pizza at home, the dough, because I can control the amount of salt that goes into it. And that's obviously a big plus. And then I can sort of control the tomato sauce that I put on it, and more importantly, the base and the cheese are normally the saltiest bits of a pizza, but Edam cheese and dry mozzarella both have relatively low salt, so I make the pizza with that. Now, I will have probably 6 pieces of pepperoni on my pizza. Pepperoni isn't great for you. It's salty, it's processed red meat, but it's 6 pieces. My son would easily have 36 pieces. I'm only sort of half kidding. There was somewhere around that many in the first pizza, but he's getting down now to a stage where he'd like a little bit less. So so we're gonna do pizza this weekend, whatever, and that will be my treat meal for this fortnight. And I've still got to do I'm getting some chicken. I've got my Tesco delivery coming tomorrow, so I'm getting some chicken delivered. So we'll do fajitas as well. I tend to be fairly standard when he's round, stuff that I know that he'll eat that I've been able to prepare myself. So we'll do a sort of like a homemade fajita blend, quite a spicy one. And then I've got some sour cream coming, so like in the same sort of tub as a yogurt, which is decent enough. Just a few little dabs to sort of like, lessen the heat a little bit. I have actually got a pineapple in there that I might sort of chop up and then char with some red chili flake and pop that in there as well. I don't know yet. Wait and see. So anyway, so we'll do those 2 things, and then this Saturday we've got a house viewing. We need to sort of like, just make sure the place is tidy and everything like that. Fingers crossed it will be. So I will talk to my ex-wife tonight and just ask her, what is it that she wants me to do. There's a few bits that I need to do, like sort of like dusting down my shelf that my computer monitor sits on, doing the sides, the kitchen, sort of, what do you call it? Well, the countertop in the kitchen needs going over. I'm guessing run the Hoover around as well. And yeah, just try and make the place look a bit tidier. We haven't had a viewing for a while, so this is it's sort of like, not got dirty, but it's a lived-in property. So like all of my meds are now on the shelf in the kitchen. Well, they can just go in our medicine cabinet, which I have it out because I'm having it up to 3 times a day. Some of that stuff, so that's why it's out, because it's being used, actively being used. But it doesn't need to be there for that day. We could tolerate that. And then just making sure, like things like I've got a measuring tape and some bubble wrap and stuff like that, and boxes. So just making sure that they're all out of the way. But anyway, let's call it a day there, peeps. Be nice and be kind. You never know what people are going through. And until next time, laters potatoes, off your pop.